So hi everyone, I'm Beatriz Márquez. I'm one of the specialists here for investing in El Salvador. So we are the agency of the government in charge of promoting the investments, the foreign investments here in El Salvador, but also the exports of El Salvador to the rest of the world.
Wow, nice. Just for your information, her department is right beside the presidency. So it's a direct connect line. So is there anything that, you guys have a question, please come up to me and I could ask.
Sure.
We're not live broadcasting. It's still okay.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, but we work hand by hand with presidency as a whole.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Well, let me ask you, are you born in here, raised here, and then all your life will be here?
Yeah, for sure. So born and raised here in San Salvador. I've always lived here. I've only got abroad for like holiday or something.
Okay.
So yeah, actually right now we are at La Libertad, which is a coast, like a seashore coast city. However, I was born and raised in San Salvador, which is like the capital of the country and the main city.
I see. This is a beautiful land that we can see.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, the only one thing problem is, I'm coming from the place that doesn't have an ocean. So when I first came here, I was kind of scared to seeing all this view, right? Like it's coming around with, look at that, oh my God.
Very strong waves we have right now.
And then this way actually is dangerous. If you're swimming, it's not that good, they will dry you out, right?
Oh God.
You don't want to see that, right?
No, for sure. And actually, we can see some of the spots where we have lifeguards. Those are actually, it's very interesting because those are actually paid by the government.
Oh.
So because we have so many tourists
Right.
on our seashore, we are very interested for them to be safe.
I see. That's very good. Very good. Because for the beautiful nature, we gotta have a safety first, right?
Yes.
So, wow, let's talk about it since I got you here. When people who wants to come in El Salvador, what would they the first want to see, like in your opinion?
Yeah. So a lot, the
Beach
seashore,
side, yeah.
beach side, a lot. We have over 300 kilometers in seashore, like the beach.
Right.
So you can really get different types of beach,
Uh-huh.
those are very close to the city. So it's 45-minute drive.
Right.
So everyone wants to be here, taking the sun, having like surfing also. A lot of
Right,
people come
right.
here to surf.
Right. If in case you don't know how to surfing, it's okay. Don't worry. Because this is good to look at it. It's very exciting to look at it rather than just pay it.
Yeah, for sure. No, and we do have people who are more to relax.
Right.
So the ocean is perfect for that as well
Yes.
because they can take a chair and lay down and just hear the ocean. Oh.
Yes, I agree. Hear the ocean. That's a very good experience. Yeah. Because we've been here last night or night before, it's always a water sound. Amazing. Don't worry, you could sleep better with water sound.
You can sleep better with the water sound.
That's right, yeah.
For sure.
So it's not a noise, okay. Now, as I said, as your department is promoting, investment, so on, right? So what I understood is that the government also welcoming foreign investment coming.
Oh, for sure. Actually, right now, that's why we are promoting even a little bit more. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
a little bit more than our own investments. We
Right.
are also promoting a lot of foreigner investments.
Right.
So the government and the country as general is
Right.
very interested in having foreigners come and, not just invest, but also live with us and really understand our culture and how we can invite them and bring them in and be part of the city or the beach or something like whatever they like. We also have mountains, very relaxing as well.
Right.
So right now we have like a full-on catalog of projects that people can invest,
Right.
especially around markets that we have identified as the government that lack enough investors.
Right.
So there are opportunities. So there are markets there. So you can actually take those advantages.
Okay, understand. For your information, everyone welcome.
Everyone's welcome.
No restriction.
No restrictions.
Okay, well, for most of the investors coming here, the first things they think, am I safe, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so like because, when you bring your money here, you're very easy to get robbed or whatever, So, this city safe. This country safety safe.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we actually went through a very radical change. This is very important because it also answers the question, why now? Why El Salvador? Why now? We used to be a quite dangerous country, actually. However, our government went through a phase of a very radical measurements. in order to get the country to be safe. So right now we are the safest country in the region, and that is Latin America. So here, nothing for sure will happen to you except wonderful service from warm Salvador.
Wow, I could afford that visa because we've been here almost 6 days now, 7 days coming up. And then we went out everywhere.
Sure.
All we see is a friendly face like you.
Yeah.
And then all we meet is a friendly people. And then we want to say that let's try it in the nighttime, right? In the midnight, see how that works. We walk in the midnight on the street and nobody bother us. So, and I could personally, kind of support your thought that, everything good now.
Yeah. No, and I've always lived here, as I said before, and I really experienced the country back then.
Yeah.
And I can assure you, not just as a government official, as a citizen as well, it's 360 degree, 180 degree change. It's very, very radical. And I mean, you don't see an empty beach here. You see a lot of tourists. It has a lot to do with that safety that we have now.
That's true. Well, just for your information, we're in the private, hotel. So the beach is a little bit, room for us to hang around because it's private.
Yeah.
And
there it's full.
Yeah. And then, what we try to say is okay, so the safety is there. And then how about the political issue, right?
Sure.
For example, the president, I know he just last election, he earned a lot of respect. 93 something percentage voting in the presidency continuity, right?
Yeah.
But I understood, in El Salvador, it used to be only 1/3.
Yeah.
And now you change the president, you change the law, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And then he can be many turns. So what I mean?
He can have more turns, yeah.
Yeah.
If he is supportive, yeah.
I understood. Yeah, the legitimacy come from the people's voting, right? But there's no rule to stop him to step down.
No, there's no rule to step down. Also, that's also very important that it's not just him, it's his whole party. So
Right.
the only reason why he was able to do that was because our Salvadorans elected the whole party
Right.
to be at our parliament.
I see.
Because he couldn't choose that on his own.
Oh,
He needed to have support from others.
understood.
So the reason why we have this is because, Salvadorans finally got together
Right.
and showed something different. But it wasn't like somebody, just one person choosing to do everything. It was the whole country, I believe, to choose this.
Nice. So in other words, the people is supporting
For sure.
the president.
Yes.
The people is supporting the parliament,
Yes.
the representative.
Yes.
So this country will be stable for a long time.
For sure, yeah. And whether you are a visitor, whether you are an investor, or whether you want to move here, because we have a little bit of everything right now,
Right.
We can assure you that whether that is through investments law, we actually can secure your investment. If you invest here, we won't change the rules. It doesn't matter if Mr. Bukele is still the president or not. We will not change the rules by law. So it's a contract that we do. The country with you as an investor. That's actually very rare to see in several countries, let me tell you. But we have it. And as a citizen and as a foreigner, you can enjoy everything of that sternness in the government as well.
You see, as a whole period title, the government official, our tour people, everyone is the first time here.
Okay.
So we did face a lot of so-called, discover a lot of new and beauty. Yeah, we also agree this is a good country. It's, we did a polish, could be turned out the rock be a diamond. So this is a polish, a lot of polish, but it could be a diamond country.
Yeah. Potential. You see potential.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Although the country is small, but that's easy to handle, right? So it's full of opportunities because everything here for the turmoil, the last period center, I think they have a civil war for over 20 years. and then now they settle down. And then with a strong, powerful government, it's something that we very good doing. I tell you one more secret. If you buy a piece of land here, it's yours forever, right?
Yeah.
So
Yours and your family, your kids, your grandkids, and everyone else.
wow, think about that. I mean, the real estate going to be boom for sure. I mean, the law of this forever, I don't know, maybe forever, but could be changed because at the end of the day, it's still a small country. So whoever fast coming here, you're a winner.
Yes.
Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. So now I just go back talk to you about our community might want to more, know about it.
Okay.
Okay, so I know it's not much Chinese here, right? When I check the Google, maybe around 2000 or maybe less, more or
maybe
less.
less.
Yeah, maybe less. Yeah. So we came here. The El Salvadorian thing is a traditional Chinese food restaurant. We went there, it's not the case, but that's okay. You know, we need to show the good things here. And then at the end of the day, they actually very welcome, Asian community coming over here to develop this country, to get the nature beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
You have to see it. Have to see it well. How good. Yeah. So, as I said, thank you so much for your, let me interview you.
Oh, thank you.
And then thank you so much, to have a lunch with us or maybe even dinner.
Yes, yeah.
So this is a tremendous appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.